So let's get to this sound. Jimmy Kimmel, about a month or so ago, called out the Republicans for passing legislation in the House that would drop protections for people pre-existing conditions. The Senate version of the Republican healthcare plan also does not provide protections for people with pre-existing conditions. At the time, we praised Jimmy Kimmel for intervening, but we also did criticize him for saying that this is something we all support. The reality is that Republicans don't support that. Republicans do not support protecting people pre-existing conditions. They don't support expanding health care. And they don't really support anything, obviously, that can intervene with tax giveaways. And Jimmy Kimmel has seen the legislation, and he's come back to us to explain why it has not passed his test.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell showed us a draft of his top-secret new health care legislation. They opened the vault, they laid the bill out on a table, rubbed lemon juice all over it, and the text magically appeared for all to see. And wouldn't you know it, the bill includes a big tax cut for rich people. So unless you just got drafted by an NBA team, it's not great news. They're calling the plan Better Care, as in, just imagine how much better this plan would be if the people who wrote it cared. And it slashes Medicaid, which could negatively affect millions of poor and elderly people. But here's the thing. It won't happen until 2024. It's gradual. It makes you wonder why 2024. What is the significance of that? Will we all be in those pods from the Matrix by then? We won't need health care? No, the reason it's 2024 is because that will be after most of the current senators have run for re-election. And then these guys wonder why we hate them, and that's why.
That's exactly right. And also they should be hated. They should be held with complete contempt and disgust. Democrats seem to be getting a bit more aggressive on this, but until they pull out all the stops, there's a part of me that's concerned that some of them almost just view it as something to run on in 2018 and not the clear and present danger to America that it is. I'll be talking about this with Corey Pine. Good for Jimmy Kimmel. Great work there. The only thing I would say is, it's not a May thing with putting people's lives at risk if we cut Medicaid. It will. It will absolutely affect and hurt millions of people. But interesting to see him. I never really thought of Jimmy Kimmel as a political guy, particularly one way or another. So it's very interesting to see him jump out like this.
That's why people hate them is a good thing for a. I'm happy to hear that from a late night host.
Absolutely.
Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos